Well, it is away down Columbus, Georgia. Wanna be back in Tennessee. Way down Columbus Stockade. Friends done turned their backs on me. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart you love another. Oh, leave me, darling, I don't mind. Let's hear some fiddle. Yeah, get it, boys. As I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I woke, I was mistaken. I was peeping through the bars. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart, you love another. Oh, leave me, darling, I don't mind. Talk to me, banjo. Cross your mind. In your heart you love another. Oh, leave me, little darling, I don't mind. Thank you. Thank you very much. Man, we have got two champions here today in buck dancing and clogging, and one of them over here has won it 6 times, my grandfather, Mr. Thomas Magic Maupin. And the other here is a superstar clogger and square dancer with worked with the Rocky Top Review, among many others, Mr. Corey Posey. And I just, I'd like to find out some from both of them about sort of where their dance styles individually came from, how they got into it, and things of that nature. What were things that inspired them, and what made them start dancing? I guess start with whoever has the microphone, whoever's ready.
All right, well, I got started through my family. I started when I was about 4 years old, and my dad got me into it. He danced with his sisters, and we had a small family team in a very small town, and, excuse me, I'm a little winded. It's been a while since I've danced. But no, we had a small family team in a small family town, and just, you know, there wasn't a lot around. We would dance and go to nursing homes, do different shows, and from there, they taught me how to make the sounds and move my feet, and then from that point, how you interpret the music determines where you take your dance from there. And so from there, I moved on to dancing in Nashville, dancing on the Grand Ole Opry, things like that. But every dancer's style is different. They all get it from somewhere, I don't know, just inside, I guess.
Yeah, yes, I am from a family of 10, 9 brothers and sisters, and we all danced at one time or the other. And we there's a difference in a little bit difference in Flatfoot, a little bit difference in buck dancing than Flatfoot, but it's always been here ever since we've been here. But we all do it similar but different. And clogging came in probably first part of the 60s, as we know it, somewhere in there, as the clogging today. And but buck dancing and flatfooting has been here. So I'll show you just a little bit of what I think flatfoot is. If you say flatfoot, that means down here. It don't mean up here, you know. So da 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 da. Shave and a haircut and 2 bits. But buck dancing is similar. You can use the same steps, which I do. I use the same step. I just do it a little bit. Flatfoot is sort of restricts your movements a little bit. Don't have to be, but it restricts your movements a little bit from buck dancing. So I'm going to be dancing a tune in my head called, what I'll call it, Daniel. It left me. But I'm a note dancer. I dance to the note of the tune. See, you ought to see Dick and John Savage rabbit like a clown. Old ain't your mama, fast 83, shouting out loud, but Thank you.
The old Alabama Jubilee, mighty fine. Let's turn this fiddle player loose on an old Crook Brothers tune called Sugar in the Gourd. Give us about 8 taters there, Casey. Thank you. Fiddling Casey Meikle right there. Champion in his own right for working with the Hog Slop String Band, one of the top square dance bands in the South. And anyway, this dance, buck dancing and clogging both, have always kind of been a real important thing as far as socializing. Especially I've noticed in our area, it seems like dancing is a major part of life there as far as musicians. And could y'all talk a little bit about that?
Yes, dancing ever since we've been here. There's always music and dancing has always went together. You know, it's a deal like back years and years ago. TV and cars and stuff like that we just didn't have, and just like today, no money either. So, so people would gather in these little small towns, communities, a lot of kinfolks, you know, because that's where they grew up in small towns, and they would go into this little, maybe just a little store, or maybe in someone's house, about every weekend, and make music, camp out, just camp out there for the weekend, or someone's old house, and they would play music and dancing, and maybe some moonshine too. And but it's always been here, and music is good for you. Music is really good for you because it's got to be right. It can't be half right. It's got to be right. And dancing, the only way that you can dance wrong is to dance out of time with the music, because we all individuals, and we hear the music different. We relate to it different. So if we all danced the same way, or we all played the same tunes the same way, you know, it would get boring after a while, because we bring up, new people come up, new fiddlers, new banjo pickers, guitars, or whatever, new dancers, and the audience looks at that and says, man, I'd like to do that. I sure don't want to do like that other fellows up there, you know. So as long as you're dancing in time with the music, there's no certain way. I prefer smoothness. Smoothness, upright. Let your body be a part of your dancing. And to me, I think it looks better. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell which one of us is a young person and which one is the old person. You know what? I have known Corey since he's just a little boy, and to watch him grow up and grow up and grow up, and he's been he's been a fine young man and a good part. When he gets older, clogging is a terrific dance, but you can't do that when you get old. Now, who can do like this when you get old? If you'll notice, he's right up on his toes, but he'll come down to be a real good buck dancer, because it's already in him. You can hear that. You can hear that tune that he's playing with his feet, and the stuff he adds to it just makes it a little bit more entertaining. So.
It's always an honor to dance with Thomas. He's a legend. He's 77 years old. He's been doing this his whole life, and Thomas still wins all kinds of competitions everywhere. I've certainly lost a lot more than I've ever won, but at the same time, I mean, you have to dance with that caliber person to, you know, get better, to improve, and that's what we always shoot for. It's always about camaraderie and the social aspect. We all get together to have fun, hang out. People we don't see that live halfway across the state. It's just fun for us, and that little competition makes it that much more fun, you know, bragging rights for the next time. And we're going to leave you guys right now with one final number, and thank you guys very much for having us out.
Lives uptown road, me letters is coming down. I'd read, I'm in love with I'd read. I'm in love with I'd read. Well, I'd read, she's Tango fool tried to put saddle on a humpback mule. Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Ida Red, little Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Come on, can't hear that guitar now. Well, Ida Red must be dead, can't get a letter from Ida Red. Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Ida Red, little Ida Red, I'm in love with Ida Red. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Hot dog. Thank you.